Hot sauce queen.
No.
Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Hello.
Finally sitting down with Danielle and filming a model mukbang.
We're having tacos today. My favorite food in the world.
Okay. Cheers! Wait, what kind of taco is it?
This is a chicken taco. Yep.
Yep. This is gonna be too much.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hot sauce. We were gonna do chicken and waffles. However,
I got digitals next week.
right.
Can't do it.
And I have work on Monday, so we're still having chicken, just not waffles. So let's go. Let's try it. I'm really excited to try this. What are these pink things?
Onions.
Oh.
They're just like marinated. Like pickled onions.
Oh. Wow. I'm gonna leave this in the description box. There's 2 locations. We went to the Dumbo location in Brooklyn. I feel like I'm not even gonna be able to ask you anything.
I know, I was doing this.
I'm gonna be eating. What?
But you have it on your lips.
Oh? Where?
Like right, yep. Right there.
Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna start with the questions because otherwise we're never gonna finish this video. Obviously, I feel like a lot of people know about you because of your cover and all the work that you did afterwards. But what I think is the coolest about you is where you come from and everything you did before that. So if you want to tell people what your life was like before modeling, before New York.
Well, okay. So I'm from Compton, California. Basically, I didn't do anything before modeling.
Right.
I started modeling at 13. So I've been modeling half my life. I'm 26 now. I started at 13, but I would like stop in between because of school and all that stuff, so it wasn't full time.
Right.
And then while I was in school, I was trying to get money. I was modeling again, but basically I drove Uber for like a month just to like get money, and basically that was like my only job other than modeling. So
some people might know you as their Uber driver from the past.
I did it for like a month though, but I just needed some extra money.
I feel like that's so funny. I remember when you told me that, I was like, wow, this is actually crazy.
I got a new car and I was like, well, might as well just do Uber when I can, and you know, after casting I would just drive Uber for like a few hours and then
make money.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When did you like decide to move to New York and why?
Okay.
Because that transition, I feel like, was pretty crazy.
It was
pretty drastic.
It was a big transition for me because I didn't go to college and like stay in the dorms. I always like lived at home, so I didn't live anywhere else besides my house in Compton. Moving to New York, I did a Skype meeting with my former agent, and you know, we just talked, and she was just like, wow, like, you know, I love you, I love your personality, you're so personable. And basically she was like, okay, so next year you're gonna be moving to New York. And I'm like, what? And that day I was supposed to be looking for my own apartment in LA to live by myself, so the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Also,
imagine you got the apartment and she was like, you would have had to find someone to stay in it.
Exactly. It was like the most perfect timing. So yeah, that happened, and then actually coming here was like, literally I had my first panic attack like the night before like flying to New York.
Yeah.
Just because I was away from family, I didn't know anyone here.
And it's not like you, like a lot of girls before they come to New York, like, you know, I traveled, I went to Tokyo, I already knew kind of what it was going to be like. You had none of that.
Clue.
None of it.
I was in a model's apartment. It was like 10 girls in there, 3 rooms, bunk bed. Like, it was just completely out of my element, like, ever. Like, it was fun though. Like, I'm still friends with some of the girls that were in the model's apartment, but you know, it's wild. It's what I needed to. Okay. Because it really helped me grow. I was on my own completely. I'm like calling my mom, like, okay, Mom, so laundry. Like, just like little things like that.
I love that.
It really helped me like grow so fast too in such a short amount of time. I've been here almost 4 years now.
It's crazy.
It was like yesterday I moved here.
We met almost 4 years ago. Well, yeah, like it'll be probably May. Like maybe just after your birthday or something.
Maybe.
I can't remember. It was definitely like summer-ish.
Yeah. And I just got here, I was like,
so we met actually at a dinner because we had a mutual friend and we were both going to the dinner, and that mutual friend brought Danielle. And I remember I saw you and I was like, I have never seen anyone like you ever before. I was like, I just had this feeling that you were going to be really successful. I told you
well,
this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, coming to New York, it was just really intimidating. You know, being more curvy and, you know, not like stick thin or being a runway model at all. And it's so much fashion in New York.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was very intimidated and just like, I felt like I was just nervous all the time, like my first year here.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know?
Well, you think, to be honest, like I thought New York was going to be a lot more intense in that kind of way than it actually is.
Yeah.
Like realistically, you achieved so much looking the way that you do. Not that you're like curvy, but you know, you have like amazing natural curves like a woman.
Exactly. Yeah, so within 4 months of moving here, I got the Sports Illustrated casting. And that was just like the most stressful, the most like nerve-wracking thing ever. But 2 months later, I booked it. I was a rookie, Sports Illustrated rookie. So I mean, this moving to New York was like the best thing ever for me.
Your life
not only
changed.
as career-wise, but just helping me grow as a woman, and you know, just being more of an adult, I guess.
Yeah.
So
talking about your body and talking about how you felt nervous coming here, but still having like achieved so much. What do you think made you different from like other girls who struggle with their weight? Like for you to, you know, be able to like do so much and still stay who you are.
I guess trying to stay as true to myself as possible, not trying to act like or be anything else. And also I knew there was a plan before I came here.
Right.
So I knew what I was trying to work towards, and I know like Sports Illustrated, they are very, you know, body positive.
She's pulled it out.
Body positive, and you know, it was just so refreshing to be in that room with them, and you know, to like sitting there interviewing with MJ and Janine and everyone, and they're like, oh my god, like your body, like what, like
and I'm just celebrating your shape.
This is new. This is like the only casting I've ever been on where it's like, oh my god, your body is great, it's perfect, like don't change anything. And I'm like,
it's crazy how it's crazy how that can like, it can bring you down so much, but then the opposite can bring you up so much. It affects you a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally.
And it's like you only really need that one person to give you your start. That was like my first big job in ever in my life, in my career. So I mean, I'm so grateful for Sports Illustrated, and I think that's where I've actually started to get my confidence again from, because it's like I don't need to feel like I have to be skinny or skinnier, or you know, like I'm just starving myself, or
you don't feel like you need to change yourself to be able to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Going from like where you are now, what do you want to do in the future? What do you see yourself going towards?
Right now I'm working on trying to get into the acting world.
Oh.
So I'm like starting acting classes and doing little improv classes and stuff like that.
I feel like last year you got a lot of kind of on-camera experience. You were on a show.
I did what last year? I did Wild 'N Out. I did it's coming out this year, I believe.
Oh yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I did Ridiculousness. I did so much press.
I was just gonna say that
for that cover. So for the Sports Illustrated cover. So I mean that.
I'll insert some footage because I still have videos from that night.
That was like the most nerve-wracking thing for me, but I did get a little bit of experience with like on-camera things, so yeah, it's helped me a lot because I get really nervous once the camera's like recording. I'm like
freeze up. I remember though from that night when you first got it, being there and watching you, and like part of the reason why people fell in love with you is because you didn't have like camera training and you were so normal and so yourself.
Exactly. So basically after they told me I got the cover, basically they told me that they didn't want me to have any media training, anything. They just kind of wanted me to be myself, and like, you know, and I thought, I was like, wow, that is such a big compliment.
It is.
From them, because, you know, I can just literally be myself, say what I want, and, you know, just kind of do me and be me.
Yeah, but you're also like super classy and like eloquent in the way you talk. Like you don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, oh, Danielle's in the room, everybody watch it.
Right.
No, do you?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I try to be.
I couldn't believe it. I'm going to tell them the story just because it's so, like, as a friend experiencing that and being there. I just remember we were having lunch or dinner chopped
with your brother. He was in town.
My brother was in town.
And I couldn't say anything, actually.
I didn't know anything was going on. It was just another night. We were getting chopped salad so much at that time.
Literally. We
got discounts. We had like $5 salads every day. And this girl is sitting there with like a huge secret on the inside. And then a few days later, you called me, and you were already on set for like Good Morning America. And there's a video of us FaceTiming. It was like the craziest moment ever. But
yeah, that was crazy. So I'll tell you guys how they revealed it to me.
Yeah.
So basically, I did a VR shoot with Sports Illustrated. So basically, I was going to be virtual reality. So it looks like you can touch me and like all that stuff. So they wanted me to see it for the first time. So then I go in and they're asking me all these questions about virtual reality that I had no clue about. Like,
and it was so new at the time too.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm answering these questions. So I'm like, what should I say? Like asking like other people, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, why? Why are you asking these questions?
I remember you telling me that afterwards.
And then they're like, oh, they're not ready to set up. We're just gonna like wait in the car. And I'm like, why are we waiting in the car? We can wait in the lobby. We can wait anywhere else. So awkward. I'm just like, okay. And I'm like nervous because I'm like, I don't know what I'm even talking about here.
Right.
So then we get in there. I see MJ. She's like, oh my god, I didn't know you were gonna be here. Like blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, hey MJ. Then we go into the room. She's like, let me see if they're ready. She's like, oh yeah, they're ready. So we go into the room and it's freaking Tyra Banks doing a fake photo shoot. And I'm like, oh no, it's time to go. I gotta go. It's like, get me out of here. I'm like holding onto my water bottle for dear life. Like,
oh my god.
And then she's like, Tyra's like, MJ, you're ruining my set. And I was like, oh, we can go. Like,
yeah, we're out.
I'm like, MJ, come on, like pulling her away. And she's like, no, let's just meet her. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I have this big secret. Tyra Banks, she's like, I have this big secret, and you know, I don't want, you know, I don't want everyone to know, but I'm going to tell you because of MJ, and you know, I know.
Yeah. Can I trust you type thing?
You can keep a secret. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, Tyra, I promise. Like, I won't say anything, and whatever. So basically, she goes behind this wall, gets this board, and she's like, I have one photo in my hand.
Did you?
And I'm like, my heart dropped. Like, literally was like, what? And she was like, there's only one girl on this cover. And then next thing you know, I'm like bawling, crying. Like, what? Like, first of all, Tyra Banks. Like, that's how I even found out about Sports Illustrated. That was like, her body was like, okay, like she has a body, she has curves, she
represented
yeah, exactly. She's from LA, and you know, she was killing it. So I'm like, Tyra was like my girl. And so to see her and to look her in her eyes and have her reveal my cover, it was literally like the best. That made my whole life, honestly. Like, she's been such an inspiration to me my whole career. I called my mom right away, and the best advice Tyra gave me, she was like, basically, get a great accountant, save your money, and don't go to the after party. Nothing good happens that
at the after party. It's true. It's so true.
Thank you, Tyra. Love you.
She's cool. Like, we went to her book reading.
Yeah.
And I read that book. I ended up reading it after, but she has a lot of good advice. She's been around for a while. Yes. She's created like,
she has
such
a great like business mind. She's very, you know, business oriented, and she has really good advice for, you know, people who are trying to get into the business and, you know, just start their own business and just, you know, life.
Yeah, try to make it
as well. Yeah.
Oh my god. Woo, memories.
Yes. Eva's!
Cheers.
Cheers.
We need to go back there.
I know.
Those salads were so good. My first healthy drink doing one of these videos. I swear to God, Shivani and Renee were trying to kill me. Sugar coma. I feel like since I met you, you haven't changed. Like, you are still the Danielle that I met on the first day, and like I love that so much about you. But how do you feel like modeling has changed you on a personal level?
On a personal level, it's helped me, I guess, as far as like being more like business oriented and actually like speaking up for myself, and like, you know, not just sitting around and letting like hairstylists or makeup artists like just do whatever when I know, like, you know what I mean, when I know this is the way to do my hair, or like for my skin, or what I'm allergic to, or like, you know, it just really helped me like be able to like speak up for myself and, you know, just be more business oriented, I would say, for sure. And, you know, making money and like being able to save and like managing your money, and like,
yeah, that's another, that should be a course on its
own.
own.
Let me just say, taxes, doing taxes is like, they don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you, you know, how to do that, especially being a model, because you're your own business.
Exactly. Yeah. For you, it's a little different because you're American, but I know for me personally, doing taxes the first time was a beast. I was like in this cage with this beast, and it wouldn't leave me alone.
Exactly.
But yeah, once you know it, you kind of feel like you're, I don't know, you grow into a different part of yourself. You're like, okay, I can actually do this. Exactly. And this is really cool to know.
Yeah, exactly. It just, I think for me, it just helped me become more of an adult, become more responsible. I'm here by myself on my own, paying my own bills, and like, you know, you just being more like self-dependent, I guess.
Don't become an adult if you don't have to. Like, if you can stay a child,
please.
Yeah, don't. It's not worth it. Did you see what Renee posted on her close friends?
Yes.
Being an adult is ghetto.
It's ghetto. Taxes are ghetto.
Taxes are ghetto. I don't know. I feel blessed that I have my dad. You know, my dad is super business oriented, and he, you know, he was always like save, but it's more than just saving. It's about like educating yourself on setting yourself up for the future. What's something that you didn't expect to face in modeling? Like, what's an unexpected challenge that you faced?
I thought I would get a job faster, like my first year of being here. Like, I thought I would work way more because it's like more jobs in New York, I guess.
Yeah.
But I literally had one job until Sports Illustrated.
It takes so long for the ball to start rolling.
I got Sports Illustrated in 6 months, but those 6 months were like the hardest.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm not working. I'm gonna have to go back to Compton. I'm gonna, like, you know,
paying the model apartment, paying the fees, paying all the things.
Exactly. And luckily, I was already modeling it for a year in LA, so I had money saved up.
Yeah.
But like, when you, like, girls from different countries come here and they have nothing. They don't have a savings, they are not working, they're just in the model's apartment just
building up debt.
Exactly. Because I was working so well in LA, so to come here and it's like there's 0 jobs for you. Like,
it's still so like, different. Like, because it's the States doesn't mean the markets are the same.
Exactly.
Even LA, like, from when you lived there till now has changed so much.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different.
So yeah, coming back, it's funny that you said that, because I always say that in my videos too, like, for anybody coming to New York or like just going to any city for the first time, make sure you have money saved, and if you don't, like, be prepared that you might go into debt or that you might not be working for a while, you know?
Exactly.
Because the market needs to get to know you, the agency needs to get to know you, and a lot of markets will start submitting you beforehand, but then you still don't know if it's gonna work out. Like, you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, like the first 2 years I barely made any money.
Yeah, I was in debt. Like, I broke even like $1,000. Like, barely $1,000. Like, I was in so much debt. It was ridiculous.
You can't get out, and it's important not to give up, I think. Like, if you really believe in yourself and you're passionate,
it takes time. Like, it doesn't happen right away for everyone. Like, it's very rare that it just happens right away. Yeah, you just have to keep going, literally keep going, and just literally don't stop, and keep trying to, I would say, like, not reinvent yourself, but like, I would say, like, try things, like, see what works for you, what the feedback is, and, you know.
That's such a good tip. I don't think there's like one specific outfit or one specific mold or one, you know, one size fits all in this industry. kind of have to make yourself fit into the industry.
And like when I first got here, I was only trying to be one way because that's what I thought a model was.
Right.
And it's like, I can be me. I don't have to be like super serious and like, you know, I'm
no. You're like truly one of a kind. Your style is one of a kind, but you also have like you have amazing style, and then you have this amazing like work that you do, but you also have like so much depth to you as a person. It really is like rare and one of a kind. Love you. If you were talking to a girl and she's just getting into it, she's about to travel and get started, like what's your best piece of advice?
You're gonna get a lot of no's, but it only takes one yes for doors to be open. I would say definitely once you start making money, save all of it, please. Like save. Make sure you have enough for taxes, enough for rent, enough for a rainy day, basically.
Know exactly how much to set aside for taxes, and don't do the thing where it's like, oh, this month I'll be fine, I'll put it aside. No, because you're not going to.
Please, like, save your money. Also, I would say don't be afraid to literally just be yourself. Like if everyone else is quiet and you're just kind of like more bubbly or outgoing, or you know, just don't be afraid to be like, all right, hey guys, I'm here. Individuality, but like you have to have the hunger for it. Like, you know, even if like for me, for instance, when I started off, I was very shy, very quiet. I'm just like, hey, I'm Danielle. Like, honestly, like,
my God.
It really was like that.
Yeah, when I met you at the dinner,
I was like quiet. Like, I just, like, I'm nervous. Like, I don't know why I'm like that, but it's like, I like literally before casting, before anything, I have to like literally tell myself, all right, just shake it off. You can be yourself. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt you.
No.
To be yourself.
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't hurt.
Yeah, even if the first few times people are like, this is not what we want, or you're not what we are looking for, like at one point someone's gonna be like, she's exactly what we want, and then it's gonna start. You being that shy in the beginning, like how did you get over that? Because I know a lot of girls aren't naturally like, hey,
exactly.
No?
Yeah, I'm still not like that.
No,
I think.
you kind of have to get to know you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say I watch a lot of interviews. I watch Tyra. Like she's like, you know, she's like has such a personality on camera. So I mean off camera too, but like, you know, like when she's like she's on it. Like, and it's just really like I used to watch so many interviews of people and like kind of aspired to be more outgoing, more talkative. Like, you know, I wanted to be able to do interviews and all that stuff. So it's like I did my research. Like it was nerve-wracking, and you know, it was like all these things, but this is something that I really wanted, and I just like was like, F it. Like,
yeah, you made that shit happen. Like, you really did.
It's either now or never kind of thing too. So put yourself out there. Like, don't be afraid of a no. Don't be scared of no. Don't be scared of, oh, she's this, she's that. Like, you still have to be yourself. You still have to live. You still have to be happy. You still have to, you know, you still have to live your life fully, like with fulfillment. And you're gonna do that by only being yourself. If you're trying to be someone else, then it's always gonna be, oh, I need to be more like this. I need to be more like something. No, you're fine with being yourself.
It also takes so much energy to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not. You will literally expend 10 times more energy trying to be
and
perfect.
I think that reads so much better when you're, you know, talking to a client or just talking to people in general.
Yeah.
Like, people know when you're being yourself.
Right.
You can tell.
Especially in New York, clients just want to like work with nice people and get to know you, and
they want you to be authentic. They don't want everybody a cookie cutter model. They don't want everybody that's just gonna act the exact same way all the time.
It's great advice.
Be yourself. Cheers to our last bite.
Well, you might have to.
I might have to.
Cheers.
Sure. Cheers. I can make this one, I think.
I don't know if we should do that on camera, but I will let you guys know in post if she did it or not. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to
follow me and her.
Oh yeah, on Instagram. I'll leave them in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Cut.